So hello everyone, welcome back to Day of Speaking English Daily until I get fluent. And today we are going to discuss one of the very important thing in our life, that is insurance. We are going to understand detail what is insurance, why we should have insurance, and like everything, like what is the purpose, what are the types of the insurance, right? See, I haven't bought any insurance yet. That's why I want to understand, right? In my even like most of the people that I know don't understand the value of the insurance. But I think insurance, as I have like as far as my perspective is concerned, I think insurance is very important, and let's understand why. Like we will try to understand everything in detail, right? So basically, the first question arises is what is insurance, right? Insurance is just simply financial safety agreement between you and an insurance company. So basically, insurance basically a financial safety agreement. That is simple, a financial safety agreement that happens between you and the insurance company. You pay a small amount of money regularly called premium, and in return the company promise you to cover your financial in case of specific loss like death, accident, illness or damage. Simple example, you pay 1000 rupees per month to an insurance company. If something bad happens like a car accident or hospital emergency, the company pays you 5 lakh or more depending on your policy. It's like transforming your big risk to the company for a small cost. Why insurance is important? Protects your family future. If you die unexpectedly, your family still gets money to survive, pay bills and live decently. For example, if I die, at least my family get enough amount of money that they can pay their bills, they can live their life, they don't have to suffer financially, at least, right? Protects your savings. Medical emergency can destroy years of savings. Insurance helps to avoid that. That is very important point. If we have the insurance, like any big disease happens, and see, you can't say that that can't happen in the today's world. Anything can happen, right? So if you have the insurance, then at least like if you, for example, any big disease happen, any family member to you or any family member in the like in your family, then there will be big an amount that will be get invested, right? But if you have the insurance, then you don't have to invest so much big. The insurance company will like take care of that and make sure the plan that you buy is in they include that diseases or that problems that you are facing, right? And third thing that we why we should buy is that peace why we should buy insurance is that the peace of mind. You can focus on earning and investing because you know your risks are covered, so you don't have to worry about these problems, right? You know that okay, I have already done for this, I have already bought the insurance for it, so any problem like that comes, then I don't need to worry about that. I need to worry about earning and investing. Required in some cases. Example, vehicle insurance is mandatory in India. Key terms you must know, right? The first thing, there are some terms that we should know in the insurance, like before buying, or like we should know that these basic terms. The first one is premium, the amount of money that you pay to buy insurance. For example, 10,000 per year, that is the premium that you pay to the company, right? That is called a premium. So what is mean by premium? Premium is simply the money that you pay to the company every single year or every single month, right? Policy holder, the person who owns the insurance company. Insurance policy, basically policy holder, who is the policy holder? Basically who owns the insurance policy. So for example, if I buy the policy insurance policy, then I am the policy holder. So the person who buys the insurance is called the policy holder. Now third is nominee, the person who receives money if something happens to you. So basically nominees is someone who receives the money. For example, if I uh, make nominees my parents, then if something happens to me, then my parents will get money, right? So basically nominees are here the parents, right? I'm giving the example. For example, my parents are like spouse, right? And the fourth term that we need to understand is sum assured or coverage. The amount of money promises to pay in the case of an event. Like the amount of money that the company has, like promises to pay in the case of an event, right? So that is called the coverage. 5 lakh, like 50 lakh rupees life cover. Like you see the in that if you pay the premium of 5,000 rupees per month, you will get the life coverage of 50 lakh rupees, right? So that is basically called the coverage. Claim, when you request to the company to pay for your loss. For example, if something happens to me, then I will like my family will request, or you can say that claim in the insurance, like that is called the claim. Submitting hospital bills or death certificate. Now maturity, when an insurance policy periods end and you get benefit for some plans after 20 years in a endowed plans. Okay. Exclusion, conditions not covered by the insurance. Basically exclusion means, the term in the insurance is that the things which are not covered in the insurance. For example, if any any big disease happen to me, then like the parents will not get the insurance because that not include the diseases, right? So we should make sure the insurance plan that we are buying have included all the disease, right? All the big disease at least, right? So that, so I always try, we should always read the exclusion, right, before buying any insurance, because we should know okay, these are the things which are not included in our policy, insurance policy. Types of the insurance, there are two main categories, right? The first one is the life insurance, and second is the non-life insurance, basically general insurance. Let's break in detail, right? The first one is a life insurance, protects your family if you die. Term life insurance, the first that comes is the term life insurance, the best and the most pure form. You pay small premiums like 500 rupees to 1000 rupees per month. If you die during the policy term, your family gets a large amount, like 1 crore, right? So I think term insurance is very important. Like if you just pay 500 or 1000 rupees and something happens to you, you die something, then at least your family get 1 crore rupees. Like they don't have to worry about financial thing at all. So I think term insurance we all should have, right? If you survive, you don't get anything back, but if you survive, it don't happen to anything to you, you spend all your life, you don't get any amount of money. But that is good thing now. I mean, if it doesn't happen anything to you, then it's good, right? Just like car insurance. Okay, why it's best? It's cheap and gives huge financial protection. That's why it's very like good, right? Example, Rohit is 25, buys a term plan for a 1 crore cover by paying 90,000 rupees per year. If he dies at 40, his family gets 1 crore, and if he lives till 60, he gets nothing. But this family was financially safe all these years. Endowed plan or saving plan, you get life cover plus guaranteed savings. Premium are high. Returns are usually 4 to 5%, which is less than inflation. You pay 1 lakh rupees per year for 20 years. At maturity, you get 25 to 30 lakh back whether you live or die. Looks attractive but not ideal for wealth creation. I think if I have to compare the second one, endowed plan, and like term insurance, I think term insurance is much more better, right? Because to grow your money or to get like lot of money at the same time, or like there are other things which we can do, right? This saving plan or endowment plan is not that much good in comparison to term insurance. The third one is ULIP, Unit Linked Insurance Plan, a mix of insurance plus investment. Your premium is divided, some for the insurance, some invested in stock bound funds. Return depends on the market. Complex and often high charges, not recommended for the beginners. Whole life insurance covers coverage for your entire life till age 99 or 100. Expensive premiums, usually mostly for estimated planning by rich people. Child and retirement plans, designed to create a crops for your child's education or your retirement. Again, expensive and low return. Better to buy term plan plus mutual fund separately. B. Journal non-life insurance. First is the health insurance, covers medical expenses. So I think health insurance is very important. So if I, the first one is term insurance is very important, and then health insurance is very important. Covers medical expenses like hospitalization, surgeries, medications, etc. Helps you to avoid losing savings in the medical emergencies. Example, you pay 8,000 per year for the 5 lakh health cover. You get hospitalized, bill is 3 lakh, insurance company pays that. Must have for everyone, especially in India when medical costs rise fast. I think health insurance should have for every family members of yours, right? Oh no, shit, what happened? Oh man. Okay, how I can remove this, man? What the hell? Okay. So basically, I think health insurance should be for your every family member, right? So that anything happens to any family members, you get the health coverage, right? Example, as I told you, must have for everyone, especially in India where medical costs are rising fast. Types: individual health plan. Second, family floater plan covers whole family in a one policy. Critical illness plan for serious disease like cancer, heart attack. So I think critical illness plan also should be, right, because if the disease like that happen, that can that can like take away all the savings that you have. So I think we should have critical illness plan. Motor insurance covers your car, bike against accidents, theft, and third-party damages. Mandatory in India. You hit another car. Example I am giving. Insurance pays for the damage. Travel insurance covers medical issues, loss, our flight delays during the travel abroad. Home insurance protects your home from fire, theft, flood, earthquake, etc. I think home insurance is important as well. Business professional insurance for shopkeepers, freelancer, or companies protects business assets or clients related risks. How much insurance do you need? The first one is the life insurance. General rule: 50 to 20x your income annual income. If example, if you want 5 lakh rupees per year, take 75 lakhs to 1 crore term insurance. Health insurance minimum 5 lakh per person. For family, 10 to 20 lakh family floater. That is great. So basically there are two things which very important: the life, which is life insurance. In that, term insurance is very important, and second is the health insurance. And at least we should have 5 lakh rupees per person minimum, or we can have the family insurance, which is 10 to 20 lakh rupees family floater. Real life example, example one: without insurance, Ramesh is 35, earns 50,000 rupees per month. He dies suddenly in an accident. No insurance, his wife and kids are left with zero savings. They sell their house to survive. That is example, and that could happen to anyone, right? We should not like, it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. We should have, at least if we happen to something us or me, then at least we should have this mindset ki, at least our family do not have to worry about the financially, right? They get the enough amount of money that they never have to worry about money, right? So what happened in the Ramesh case, that he was earning 5,000 50,000 rupees per month, but he was not has not bought any kind of like life insurance. So after dying, his kids and his wife have to suffer, right? Example two: with the term insurance, Amit same income buys one, same income in the sense 50,000 rupees per month. 1 crore buy क्या करता है? He buys 1 crore term insurance for the plan 9,000 rupees per year. Like there is not much cost, just 9,000 rupees per year, right? If he dies, his family receives 1 crore, debt free, secure, and able to live with the dignity. Example 3: health insurance. Neha father gets hospitalized, bill is equal to 3 lakh rupees. Insurance pays all. Neha does not touch her emergency fund or savings. So that is the importance of the health insurance. Common mistakes people make: mixing insurance with the investment. There are two different things. One is the insurance, one is the investment you do to get return in the future, but insurance you invest that money and you forget, right? Ki, okay, if nothing happens bad, then we will get no money from there. So you just do so that secure, just to get the peace of mind. So don't mix the insurance with the investment. Under insuring, 10 lakh life cover is not enough. So under insuring is also the mistake that we do. Not disclosing facts: lying about smoking or medical history leads to claim rejection. So not disclosing facts, that is also a mistake that we do. No nominee update: if you forget, family faces delays. Ignoring the fine print: many people don't read exclusions. See, that is very important to read exclusions. Exclusions means ki what are the not cover in the in that particular insurance policy, right? So the first thing that you need to understand ki need to read that ki what are the things is not included in the particular insurance policy that I am buying, right? How to choose the right insurance? Go for the reputed IRDA approved companies. Check claim settlement ratio. See, so how we can choose the right insurance company? Go for the reputed IRDA approved companies. Second, check claim settlement ratio. CSR, claim settlement ratio. That is very important for any company that you are going to buy the policy for, right? In the policy should be above 95%, at least should be above 95%. Compare premium benefits online like Policy Bazaar, etc. Read exclusions carefully, very important point. Don't get missold by agents, always verify, and don't like read your by yourself, understand by yourself, right? And do research in that, right? The insurance, just this term, try to go deep into that, so that any agent cannot sell you the bad thing, like they will try to sell you the things in that their profit, right? So always be get educated with any topic, right? First, 9 thing that we need to understand: insurance and financial planning. Insurance is not an investment, it's protection. Very important. Insurance is not an investment, it's protection. Think of like this: step 1, emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of having the 3 to 6 months of expense, like and step 2, insurance, health plus term plan, and then third, investing, mutual fund or stocks, etc. So without insurance, one emergency can destroy your investment progress, right? Key takeaways: you buy insurance not because you are going to die, but because your family is going to live. The poor see insurance as an expense, the rich see as a protection. So basically, summary table is here. The term life insurance is equal to protects your family after death. Must have, yes. Example, 1 crore coverage for the 9,000 per year. Health insurance covers hospital expenses. Must have, yes. 5 lakh plan for the 8,000 rupees per year. Motor insurance protects vehicle and others. Must have mandatory, car and bike. Endowment or ULIP, mix of savings and insurance. We should avoid this, right? Low return, very. Home or travel or business insurance protects assets, optional, that could you can buy or not, right? Example, based on need. So basically, there are two things which is very important. The first one is term life insurance, and second is the health insurance, right? These are the two at least everyone should have. So the first goal should be to get to have the emergency fund in our bank account, so that if for any job loss or anything happen, we should have enough amount of money to at least we can survive 3 to 6 months. And the second thing that we have after that is the health insurance plus the term insurance for the all the family members, right? And the third thing that we should have, and then comes the investing wala part, right? So that should be a step by step thing, right? So insurance, I get to learn a lot of things about the insurance and why it is important and how we can. I will definitely read more about this in detail in the future, and I'm gonna have these two insurance like in my life after when I will start making some amount of money. And basically, we understand detail key insurance, what is the importance of the insurance. And basically there are mainly two things if I summarize. The first one is the term insurance, which is called the life insurance, and second is the health insurance. These are the two things I think should have everyone, right? And term insurance is very important, right? You don't pay, you just pay 500 and 1,000 rupees and you get huge amount of money for your family if something happens to you, right? So that's all. And like from the last 2 3 days I was not well mentally. I mean, this mind is like so much. When you have no problem, this mind will always create some problems, some imaginary problems, right? Some psychological problems which you don't even have it. That is not big problem, but So what I have learned that we should write. I need to understand, like I need to develop a habit of journaling, right? I mean to journal my thoughts, to write things, right? Because in the mind so much things comes at the same time, and you create new problem which does not exist in the real life, and that leads to overthinking and like lot of other things, right? So I think this we should I mean I will start journaling my thoughts, like write my thoughts, because very important, because here it just become mixture of so many thoughts at the same time, and you just get depressed, right? And one thing finally I like clear cut what I need to do is that I'm going to say, right, the first thing, I'm in the second year, and the next 1 year I'm going to learn a skill, right? I will not reveal that skill. I want to, like, I will say right after, but basically for the 6 month I will master that skill and try to make the best project of that skill, right? I mean, best portfolios for myself. That myself, my portfolio speak that how much better like my I am at the skill set. And then after the 6 month, after I will start creating content. What I have the made, what are the things which I am doing, what are the things which I have learned, and like lot of practical things, right? How I make the best portfolio, right? So all these things I will start creating. After 6 months, the best videos will start coming, right? Around that, because I don't want to say the random things. I want to just share the things which actually also grow me, right? So after 1 year I will be ready. I have also the content. I also have the skill, and then I will start doing the freelancing, right? And I will do the freelancing and start, like after the I think at the end of the third year, right? And then that is my plan. I mean, uh, after that I will basically, after 1 year I have the skill of development. I also have the like I have also shown on the social media. Then I will start trying to get any job, 20K or 25K, and then I will try to get and if I get, I will do that, and along with that I will also do the freelancing to multiply my income. And also I will keep creating content on the YouTube. And if something happens, if I will try to do make more and more in the freelancing, and if that happens, I started earning good amount of money, then I will return to the village, right? Yeah, I will return to the village and I will start doing their freelancing more and more, and creating content more and more, and also focus on the agriculture, right? Because I understand this one thing in life, that whatever this world sells you is not that thing, right? I mean, you we should not leave what we have, right? I mean, in the sense, we should use our unfair advantage, right? So yeah, something big, I'm thinking something, but yeah, let's see it goes in a way, because life is not goes the way we think. So I don't know it will go or not. Let's see what happens. Okay, see you, bye.